Welcome to episode 203 of WWE SuperCard. Me, Kenneth Knight, Season 2. And I'm go ahead and bring up the game here. And Team PC, as y'all know, is going on. But the matchmaking is ridiculous. I need to fix this game. This matchmaking on Team PCC is impossible to get a lot of points. I have been working my butt off, and I'll show you what points I got. Let's go to team points breakdown. Ronaldo with 384 points. Me with 230 points. Shout out to them guys. WWE Fan with 79 points. Crispy of 208 points, I should say. 230 for me, of course. 384 for Ronaldo. Aaron, 65 points. Randy Orton, 45 points. Fireproof, 42 points. 26 points for Sonny D. D. Brown, 16 points. And Alex, 0 points. But for some reason, this matchmaking is really hard. They've made it almost impossible to win even a +1. And I'll show you an example now. I'll go ahead and play a +1 and show you what we're facing in a +1 even. Let's go to this +1 here. It's ridiculous. Matchmaking definitely needs to be fixed. I did tweet out to Cat Daddy and SuperCard and said, hey, you need to fix this difficulty. And I'm sure a lot of other people feel that way as well. I know I feel that way. And I wish they would fix the problem. Really wish they would. But I guess I'm not going to count on it. Because Cat Daddy's good at not fixing stuff. So probably won't be able to count on that. And also, before I really get to start on this game, I want to put out my heartfelt condolences to the family of Biggie Dude 33. As you all know by now, Biggie Dad passed away yesterday. I believe it was. And I'm sorry, Biggie Dude. I don't know if you're watching this video or not, but sorry for the passing of your father. I'm sure he's in a better place, no pain. So I'll continue to pray for you and your family. And I know it's a tough time losing your dad around Christmas time. So my heartfelt condolences to you and your family and all of Biggie Dad's fans. I'm actually a big Biggie Dad fan, and I was very upset when I found out the news. I mean, it kind of shocked me. I wasn't expecting that. I talked to Biggie Dude not too long ago, and he said his dad was doing fine. The next thing you know, his dad passes. Like, wow, unexpected. So I like to put my heartfelt condolences out to Biggie Dude 33 for the passing of his dad, especially this close to Christmas time. I'll pray for you and your family during this Christmas time. And as you can see, look what I'm facing against: a Bret Hart Survivor card and a Roman Reigns Survivor card, event card. That's a +1, my friends, that we're talking about here. This is a +1, and that's what we're facing in +1s. This one I'll probably win. But the Divas haven't been too. Actually, I lost that one, so even that one's even stronger. That was a Pro, of course. And I'll try using this card, see what happens. I should win this one. But as you can see, it's pretty impossible to even win a +1. I've been struggling winning +1. I lost 3-0, and I didn't even win that one. So the matchmaking is ridiculous. They need to fix this matchmaking because this matchmaking is making it really hard to score points. I have, and Ronaldo has, and everybody else that has got points have worked very hard to get these points because you're lucky to win 1 in every 10 games. I'm telling you, I've been getting like a 10% win rate. Won about every 10 games. I played for hours upon hours upon hours yesterday, and to the point where I was too wore out to play a whole lot today. And as you can see, I only got 230 points, and that was a full day and a half of grinding. Ronaldo's got 384 points. He's doing really good, but me, I just cannot grind any better than what I've been grinding. I've been trying my hardest to win these matches, but it's been nearly impossible to win anything. So I'd play a +3. Some of these +3s I can win, but not very many. So watch for your tier here. Make sure you're not facing survivors, because I clicked on a few of the reds on this side that shows the tier, and I clicked on the survivors a couple times yesterday, and boy, they killed me 3-0 on those too. But unfortunately, the matchmaking is broken on this, and they need to fix this matchmaking. It's ridiculous. We're going to go ahead and play this +3, see if we can win it. I'm going to go ahead and see. As you can see, I'm not getting really good cards. I mean, just about every time I get these cards, most of the time I get worse cards than this. So it's not been all that great on the cards they give you, but they sure put you up against some tough cards. So this matchmaking is completely broken, and I am highly frustrated at this event. And anybody who don't score a whole lot on this event, I understand why you're not scoring a whole lot of points. So I suggest if anybody, teams, if your guys didn't score a point, give them a chance. Don't kick them, because it was darn near impossible to score the points I've scored so far. And I've been grinding my butt off, and some people have jobs and stuff. So be a little understanding towards your team members. If you're a team owner, be a little understanding of your team members, because this is the hardest Team PCC so far. It's harder than the last Team PCC was. As you can see, I just got smoked again because they're getting a lot better cards than I am. So this is the way it's been. 1 out of every 5 or 6 matches I'm lucky to win. Sometimes 1 out of every 10 matches. It's ridiculous. The matchmaking is completely broken. As you can see there in those 2 matches I played. I played +1 and +3, and the matchmaking was completely broken. It's not good at all. Cat Daddy and SuperCard need to fix this problem before the next PCC, or I'm not going to play. I'll be honest with y'all. If this PCC is not fixed by next Team PCC, I will not play it, because I am sick and tired of having to work all day and all night just to get a lousy 230 points. But I probably speak for many people. I'm sure there's a whole lot of people out there that are completely frustrated with this Team PCC, because the matchmaking is ridiculous. As you saw, that +1, that +3 I played, that +1 should have not had any Survivor Pros at all in it, or Survivor cards. And as you can see, they had Survivor cards in there. Why would they give you a +1 against Survivor cards? Beyond me. I'm not Survivor tier, and it shows that they were in leg ++, so they shouldn't have had that many Survivors in one match. But they do, and they have event cards, which another thing that hurts us is we don't have all the event cards. So, as I said, if this ain't fixed before the next Team PCC, I will not play the next Team PCC, because I am getting sick and tired of Cat Daddy not wanting to fix stuff. And as you know, yesterday we had all the network, waiting on network crap again, which that should have never happened, because after that happened last time, they should have fixed that problem. But you know, Cat Daddy, they just sometimes they just don't listen. They don't get it fixed. They just leave it broken. But if they don't fix this matchmaking and it stays broken like this, I will not be playing the next Team PCC, because this is ridiculous. I'm not going to grind just to get 200, 300 points, because they're putting me up against all these hard cards. I actually got a decent card this time, as you can see, Finn Balor. I got Finn Balor that time, but I don't get him very often. I don't know. The rest of my teammates, the way I understand, they're not getting Finn Balor or the good cards very often. As you can see, they got the Legendary Pro Alberto Del Rio event card, which is going to smoke me once again. And this is a +3, remind you. A +3, and I just got smoked on another +3. And the bad thing is the +1s are just as hard. It's ridiculous. And I'm probably not going to win a single match on this video. It's looking at me. So I hope I get this fixed before the next Team PCC, or I definitely am not going to be playing it, unfortunately. Sorry about that, team. But if they can't fix this, I'm not playing it next time, because, like I said, I grind, just like you guys have been grinding your butts off, and you can't get nowhere on the team, on the rank, because you can't beat their cards half the time, so how are you supposed to get points? If I won at least 50% of my games, I'd probably be at 400 points right now. But like I said, I'm lucky to win 10% of them right now. It's ridiculous. They got these matches ridiculously hard. And as you can see, all them guys that I just see in my menu here are all Legendary ++. But they have Survivor cards. And they probably have more than one Survivor card. They probably have about 3 or 4 of them, maybe 5 of them. You never know. And I've actually seen a lot of Survivor Pros in the +3s and +1s as well. And they're considered Legendary ++, and they have Survivor Pros. Makes no sense to me. It's messed up, I'm telling you. Hopefully they fix this before the next Team PCC, or like I said, once again, I won't play it. And there you go. They got a Survivor Pro right there, as you can see. They got a Survivor Pro right there. And this is a +3, remind you. It's a Legendary ++ deck, and they have a Survivor Pro in it. As you can see, a Kofi Kingston Survivor Pro. This is what we've been facing, and I'm sure a lot of you feel me, because I'm sure you guys are facing the same stuff if you don't have the really good cards. Like people like Team UK and stuff has really good cards, and the people in the top 500 have good cards. Unfortunately, we don't have some of those event cards and stuff, and it's killing us. And we don't have any WrestleMania Pros like these guys do. A lot of these guys have WrestleMania Pros out the wazoo. So as you can see, I'm going to lose this match, and the video's about to end, so I'm going to pause it real quick. And I actually pulled off a win that time, believe it or not. So Sorry I got cut off on that first part of the video. I'm adding to this video because I do got King of the Ring updates and stuff like that. I did play a King of the Ring, but nothing spectacular. I got my butt handed to me. And I am in Legendary tier of Exhibition, almost a Legendary Plus tier in my Exhibition deck. And I'm in Legendary in the King of the Ring. So I'll show you my King of the Ring stuff right now. I am in Legendary, Legendary King of the Ring. And I am getting killed. I am 14 and 30, getting completely annihilated in this King of the Ring. I'm going to manage my superstars, and as you can see, I'm barely in Legendary tier on King of the Ring, but I am facing some unbelievably hard competition in here. Let me show you a game recap on this last game here. These guys have good cards, let me tell you. Some of them, as you see, they've got throwaway cards in here, so basically they're doing a free man band thing, or whatever you want to call it nowadays. But as you can see, they got a very weak tag team for a regular tag team here, and they have a very weak Divas tag team, as you can see. That helps them keep their tier lower, so they throw those bad tag teams in there, but then they put 3 strong cards in. As you can see, they got this the Survivor Seth Rollins in here, which is not a pro or anything, and they got it looks like a legendary, possibly a legendary support card there, which I got beat on that one, of course. And as you can see, they got a very strong Survivor Diva here, which beat my Diva with no problem, of course. And down here at the bottom, they have a Survivor Bret Hart. So as you can see, these guys have Survivor cards more than I do. I have 1 Survivor card, they have 3. And as you can see, they put in a weak tag teams, which I wish they would, Cat Daddy and SuperCard would fix this too, where people couldn't do this. They ought to make you use your best cards instead of letting you mess with your deck like that. I'm sorry you have to hear me vent about it, but I just don't think this is fair that they can just throw in their weak cards here and get their tier knocked down so they could have an easy win. Because people like this, here they have a Survivor Seth Rollins, okay? They have a Survivor Diva. They have a Survivor Bret Hart. These people should be playing in a Survivor King of the Ring, not a Legendary. Why do they need a Legendary card when they got that many Survivor cards? That's my opinion. They ought to be playing Survivor King of the Rings. If I hurt anybody's feelings by saying this is not fair how they're doing this, I'm sorry, but it ain't right, and I'm using my best cards. I'm going to continue to use my best cards, and I'll probably end up keep getting beat. But that's okay. But I wish Cat Daddy would make it to the point where you couldn't use your weak cards in King of the Ring. You have to use your strong card. They ought to make it where you have to fill in your stronger cards, or you can't play the King of the Ring. So yeah, if you're a Survivor tier, you should have to play the Survivor King of the Ring. That's my opinion. Sorry for the vent, but I'm just starting to get really frustrated with this game because of the way the Team PCC's been going. I'm in a bad mood because of that, and because I can't even hardly win a King of the Ring, a Legendary King of the Ring. I'm barely in Legendary tier, and I'm facing 3 Survivor cards. That's just ridiculous. That shouldn't be allowed. It shouldn't happen. But that's enough for the vent, so I'm going to stop talking about that. And I'm going to move on, maybe play another +3. I did win that last +3 match, which I thought I was going to lose, but I did end up winning it surprisingly. 2-1, but let's see if we can win another one right now. I'll go ahead and take a look at the team points breakdown once again. And as you can see, Renato's at 384. He'll hit 400 no problem here pretty soon. I believe he's probably still playing. I'm at 233. Crispy's 208. WWE Fans at 79 points. Aaron's at 65. Randy Orton's 45. Fireproof 42. Sonny D 26 points. DCast, which is D Brown, 16 points, and Alex 0 points. So guys are doing a good job. Unfortunately, I'm sorry that they've made it where the point where you can hardly win, because it's really hard to stay in a good range here on the rank. It's hard to keep a good rank. Man, we're going to be lucky to finish 2,000 ranked because it's just so hard to win these games. But that's enough about that as well. But 2 things they need to fix. Number 1, they need to fix these matchmaking in Team PCC. Number 2, they need to fix that King of the Ring where you're forced to use your best cards. That's my opinion. I'm sorry if y'all don't like my opinion on that, but that's my opinion on it. I'm sticking to that opinion. That that's cheap if you have to use your good cards to win a Legendary card, and when you could be in a Survivor King of the Ring. But that's just how it is. I'm not going to dumb down my deck just to win a King of the Ring. Not going to do it. I'll just have to keep sucking it up and just using the ultra rares I win on training, I guess. This is what I'm going to have to do. And King of the Ring results will be coming up in here just 1 second, which I'm only going to get a ultra rare card, which I really don't need ultra rares anymore, but I'm hoping eventually I'll get a legendary pull. And as you can see, I should be due a legendary pull. I'm past my pity pull board resets, but as you can see, they gave me pretty much all crappy cards for this one. And these guys will have the good cards when I go against them. This is a charisma match. I'm going to use the toughest in charisma because I'm going to need it because these cards are a lot weaker than theirs. I can almost guarantee it. And as you can see, they got a survivor card as well. But they're going to beat me because they're a little bit better than mine. Actually, I won. Wow. Bret Hart won that one. So I won that one. Got lucky, I guess. See what kind of diva they have here. And as you can see, their diva's going to hammer and kill my diva because it's a legendary pro diva, which I've been facing a lot of legendary pros as well. And another divas match. They'd be doing this to me all the time. They give me 2 divas matches in one area here. Boom, boom. 2 divas matches in a row. Usually when I have the weak divas in my deck, and therefore I always lose on these decks when there's only 2 divas. When you have 2 diva matches in a row like that, I always lose every time because our team don't have really good divas yet, but we will get there. And I'm hopefully they'll fix this matchmaking before the next Team PCC because I'm just completely frustrated with the way they got the matchmaking going right now. But I'll go ahead and see if anybody wants to say hello to YouTube, and then I'm going to end the video. Let's go ahead. It's going to be about a 20-minute video way it's looking. Mostly complaining about the game current state, unfortunately. This game is not I'm not liking it right now because of the simple fact they've got the Team PCC made where it's so hard, and they got the King of the Rings. Pretty much impossible for you to win if you don't have a bunch of good cards or if you don't dumb down your deck. So, and I really don't want to dumb down my deck. I just think that's cheap and ridiculous anymore. But it is what it is. Go to Teams chat here. See if anybody wants to say hello to YouTube. I'll pause it when I do this. Welcome to the last part of this video. Sorry about the rants earlier in the video, but I'm just getting highly frustrated with the game. But eventually, hopefully they'll get it fixed. I'm still going to play the game, of course. I'm just getting a little bit frustrated with it. So I apologize for the rant earlier in the video. I hope I don't upset anybody with it, but that's how I feel, and I want to be honest and let everybody know how I feel. But we're going to go ahead and claim our rewards for Team PCC and claim some King of the Ring rewards as well. I think I'm going to go ahead and claim the King of the Ring rewards first. There's only going to be an ultra rare, unfortunately. As you can see, I was only 14 and 31. I got beat down pretty hard on this legendary King of the Ring. I'm barely in legendary, so these King of the Rings are really tough right now. Some people are using some of their weaker cards to get their easier King of the Rings for themselves, which sucks in my opinion, but it's how it is. But nothing I can do about it. I'm going to say nothing more about it. It's a little bit frustrating, as I said earlier in the video, but it's all good. And I'm going to go ahead and claim this reward. I don't even need to recap the match because I've done that on a video earlier where you saw that one guy that beat me had 3 survivor cards and 3 very weak cards. So they had 2 weak tag teams, I should say, and 3 good survivor cards in their King of the Ring, which means they done that to make it an easier King of the Ring for themselves. Unfortunately, that hurts other people from getting the legendary cards that they need, like me. I need legendary cards, so I hadn't had much luck pulling them off the board except for my freebie. I haven't pulled a legendary card in over 400 games, which sucks, but hopefully eventually I'll get that pity pull. But go ahead and claim our rewards here. Let's see what our ultra rare is going to be. It'll be for training because I don't really have no use for ultra rares now, but let's see. I'm going to guess John Cena. So let's see what it's going to be once it's done loading here. Even if it's another Diva Pro, it'd be alright because it'd be stronger than my Epic single, but it's all good. It's a Roman Reigns, which I've already got 2 of those already, I believe. So this is the 3rd one of the Roman Reigns I've gotten. But that was my King of the Ring rewards. unfortunately not what I wanted, but just how it is. So let's go ahead and go on back to claim our TPCC rewards, which isn't going to be that great. I'll first off do a breakdown of the final team points. Unfortunately, this Team PCC was very broken. They were matching you up with really hard teams, or really hard decks, even on +1s. As you saw in my video earlier, this video, that a lot of +1s even has Survivor Pros in them and stuff. So Legendary Pros, Survivor Pros, it was terrible. I hope they fix this matchmaking before the next Team PCC. If not, I will not play Team PCC until they get it fixed, because in my opinion, this Team PCC is just getting to be a waste of time because we can't get nothing good on the reward. So it's not the team's fault, it's just that the matchmaking is almost impossible and way too hard for the cards we have in our deck. So let's go ahead and claim this reward, which is not going to be very good rewards, but it is what it is, and we'll use it for training other cards with in the future. And it's going to be, of course, as you see, a Triple H Ultra Rare and a Mr. Perfect Super Rare. So go ahead and claim these real quick. Claim reward. Not the best of rewards, but a reward is a reward, so it's all good. And this is where I'm going to end the video. I want to thank you for watching. I hope you checked out my in-memory video for Biggie Dad 33. And we'll see you on the next one. And I will be coming up with a NHL SuperCard video tomorrow, which will be Thursday. Thank you for watching, and I am out of here. Peace.